Turned wide by Elneny. Maitland-Niles is a wide player of great quality. Good turn by Lacazette. Great shift of speed too. Looking for its second goal of the tournament. And denied by a late clearance there from Jack Clisby. It's still not dead, Miles. And it was a deflected shot there from Aaron Ramsey, who appeals for handball, but there's a pulsating move there from Arsenal.
It's great. It's great use of the body there for Lacazette. Good feet, explosive. Cucks back inside. Shot on goal. Janjetovic, a good save.
Western Sydney, of course, the only club to lower Sydney FC's colours throughout the season. That's a lovely overlapping run from Monreal. Arsenal are in. Giroud! What a finish, Olivier Giroud. Wonderful, classy, instinctive, and Arsenal have the lead.
And it's a good flow and move down the left-hand side. We spoke a little bit earlier on about Western Sydney Wanderers getting in good early positions defensively and about the cutback. See here, we eventually, it's a cutback. Giroud, that's a fantastic finish. Janjetovic can't do anything about that. A roof of the net. But again, a good pick out here, good spot by Monreal. Rather than looking to fizz it across the box this time, he gets his head up, little cutback. Majok getting on shoulders. I think they can cause Arsenal some problems and get a few sightings at goal.
There's the cry for Ospina, and that's a decent ball. Ramsey's onside, and he scores! What a run! Excellent assist, and Arsenal 2-0 to the good. That is the Gunners at their very best.
Man, they've made it look very, very simple there, haven't they? It's a fantastic long ball. Great forward run from Aaron Ramsey, who we know loves to get forward. Seen him do that so many times. In the end, unfortunately, Janjetovic is in no man's land. It's a good finish. It's a fantastic ball. It really is a fantastic ball from Monreal, but Ramsey being positive, wanting to get on the end of the things. Once he gets there again, he looks up early, you see there. Fantastic finish.
Great admiration. The long-range pass by Nacho Monreal. That is pure class. Xhaka spots the run of Maitland-Niles. That's an excellent angle. Created initially, and the shot on the turn by Giroud, after he was played in by Lacazette, was stinging the palms of Janjetovic.
And he's big and strong there, isn't he? In the area there, Giroud. He gets the opportunity, half a yard there. Great touch to be able to then turn and get a strike on. Fortunately for Yanni with the goal, doesn't need much. Roof of the net.
Oxlade-Chamberlain, Iwobi. Elneny can strike them. Oh, that's a cruel deflection. 3-0 Arsenal. Janjetovic done by the deflected shot.
And you were right there, Basher. It is cruel. I mean, at the same time, you can't take it away from Arsenal there. And they're asking questions, they're getting in the right areas. But you're right here, you have a look. There's a good layback. The deflection there gives Janjetovic no chance. And at the moment, it sits at 3-0, which I've got to say is not really a true reflection of the first half and the way that Western Sydney Wanderers have performed.
No, off for Brendan. Elneny. Mohamed Elneny, what a shot! Off the underside of the crossbar, and Giroud can't return the favour. Well, he's that type of player, Mohamed Elneny, with an eye for goal, either in defence or midfield.
It's a wonderful, wonderful effort here from Elneny. He realised keeper's off his line, does everything right. Unfortunately, just doesn't go in. I've seen him in the warm-up prior to the Sydney FC game try something similar. So he's certainly got it in his locker. Great effort.
Had the persistence to win it back. Risdon, good cutback. Glancing ball. Clisby! And he hits the apex of goal. Still not dead there for Western Sydney. Majok! And they escape somehow, Arsenal.
He's given a back pass as well.
It's a back pass, so it'll be a free kick to Western Sydney.
It's a good little spell there. They get into a good area. Clisby, here's Clisby's strike. Strikes it well off the crossbar. Be interesting to see what they do with this free kick here now. Can they work something? Do they go for power, height?
Emiliano Martinez, who we saw in the second half in game one, is on the pitch for David Ospina. And this is a big opportunity for Western Sydney. Will it be Rolly Bolivancia or Stephen Lustig? They'll be looking for the roof of the net. Well, maybe the low option may play out. It is Lustig, and it stays out. No, second attempt. It's scored. It's a sweet goal for Stephen Lustig as the Wanderers pull one back, and a richly deserved one in the second half.
Yeah, for sure, and gets a little bit of luck there, gets a second bite of the cherry. Very difficult to score the first attempt. Arsenal managed to get the block, fires back out to Lustig, who volleys it to the roof of the net. Good reaction, and certainly well needed, and something that Western Sydney Wanderers will be quite relieved to get that goal, get back into the game, and hopefully slow Arsenal down in their tracks a little bit.
Good reaction, good technique by Stephen Lustig, who had his injury.